I know how to country rap me about time. I keep a 45 Magnum sitting right here.
Action. Welcome back, everybody.
What's going on?
Welcome to Virginia Podcast episode. Oh, look at me. I'm breaking my fucking microphone. Now we're good. What is this? Episode 8, right?
I guess it's what they.
Yeah. So I'm here today with a good special friend of mine. Tell them what your name is. What do you go by?
I go by numerous names, but Honky Tonk Hustler, or you can call me the Black Walter White, or you can call me Walter Black.
Oh yeah.
AKA Heisen Thug.
Heisenberg.
You know?
No, wait, Heisenberg. Okay, yeah.
Either or.
So, just taking it back a little bit, so when I used to run my studio, I did a song, one of your first rap songs, I believe. It was called, it was Hail Mary, the Tupac remix.
Oh, yeah, I did freestyle on there. And I was in my bedroom one day, and I remember I had that beat, and I didn't feel like writing nothing or anything like that, so I just threw it on, and I just, I made a quick little freestyle to it, and, remember when you recorded it for me, and I gave it to the world. I think it was a beautiful thing.
Oh yeah.
Just me expressing myself and introducing what we all know and love today is the Honky Tonk Hustler.
So, what inspired you to want to be a rapper or want to be the Honky Tonk Hustler? What got you into that?
Well, pretty much I tell you like this: anybody can rap. Anybody can do it. I done seen it over and over, time again. And coming up, I just always was different. I could rap, I could sing, all that stuff. But I was always into just doing something that everybody else wasn't doing. So, I started playing around, doing different things. I loved country music and things of that sort. So that's how this whole thing came to be.
Awesome. So, okay, so let's get into your personal life. Tell us a little bit about yourself. I remember on the Hail Mary remix that you said you were a fan of African American women.
I love me some African American women. I love them. Big old juicy booties on them. I love them, man. I can't get enough of some round black ass. I tell you that.
All right, so who you got a special lady in your life?
Yeah, I'm basically married. You know who she is, Deshaun Powell. I'm basically married. So, when I say I love all women, I'm just saying that because I love all women. But I am definitely married. And black men do not cheat. Let's get that out there first.
That's a beautiful thing. Like, in all seriousness, that is a very beautiful thing.
You goddamn right it is.
All right. So, I've heard you talk a lot in your music about the drug game and just being involved, I believe, in different aspects of that. Would you care to speak on that?
Well, the statutes of limitations are up, and I'm no longer in that lifestyle. So let me go back a little bit. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I come up here, I grew up rough. I had it rough growing up, I remember a time I had to go to the Salvation Army because I didn't have no shoes, And I look over in the bin, I couldn't find no shoes that would fit me, right? So I found one shoe and one boot. But they were both my size. I said, the hell with it. I'm going to put that shoe on, that boot, and I'm going to go on about my way. So I wore them to school. I remember I was in the 5th grade, I think it was. And everybody said, hey, man, you realize you got on one shoe and one boot? And I said, hell yeah, what you going to do about it? They said, what you got on one shoe and one boot for? And then all the kids started laughing, pointing. They said, look, it's your booty, it's your booty. It was calling me shoe booty.
Shoe booty.
I said, the hell with it, shoe booty it is.
Yep.
But as far as the drug game goes, man, it's just something that happens, When I was a teenager, I used to see people out there getting money. This is back when you was out on the block,
Yeah.
Most you had was a pager. Wasn't no cell phones or nothing like that. And I just dibbled and dabbled in a little bit. Started from 8 ball, walking my way up to an ounce, to an eighth, it just kept going. But, hey, I ain't going to get too deep off into that. Let's just put it this way. I had my time in that world. I made my mark in that world, and I did it on a lower scale as to where nobody really knew what I was doing. They might have knew the people I was associated with, but they didn't know what I was doing. But
just a little knowledge, it's best to keep a low profile. If you're out here just flashing all these diamonds, and you over here working at a $15, $12 an hour job, that shit is going to look a little suspicious.
It looks dumb as hell.
Exactly.
And, to all the kids out there, one thing I'm going to tell you just like this. You're going to jail, dummy. If you're going to sell drugs, you're going to jail. There's no two ways about it. You're going straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $100. You're going straight to jail, you son of a bitch.
I mean, you could have this tiny ass little 30 rock bag on you, and you going to the pokey. Do they call it that anymore? What do you call it?
I call it a place for dumbasses. That's what I call it. If you go to jail, you're a dumbass. That's what I call it.
All right, real quick, what do you plan on doing in the future? Like, what's your next step?
Well, first off, when we leave here, I plan on no, I just joking. What I plan on doing in the future, I'm gonna come out with a 5-song EP. It's gonna be country rap. I'm gonna be touching on subjects of you big dumb niggers. I'm gonna be touching on subjects of what's going on in the world politics and so forth. You know, I'm just gonna put my heart and soul into it and give people the purest form of what this country hip hop is, because people need to realize I started this shit. Woo! And this is a motherfucking thanks that I get. I was doing this 20 fucking years ago, Todd. You know, I was doing this country rap when there was cassette tapes. Now you got motherfuckers out here making millions of dollars over something that I coined.
Oh, before I forget, I want to hear your thoughts on one of my, he's one of my favorite producers of all time, but he's been kind of wilding out lately. Kanye. What do you think about him?
You want to know what I think?
Yes, tell me.
Me. You want to know what I think?
Let's hear it.
I think Kanye West is definitely dealing with some kind of mental issue. I do not think he's a genius. I think he's one of the greatest producers of all times. I think he's an excellent rapper, but I think he's dealing with a lot of mental issues.
Oh, yeah.
As well as, I really think that what's going on with Kanye is that he has a lot of knowledge, being as though he has entered a whole nother realm of wealth. Mm-hmm. And he's dealing with a lot of people that he would not normally be involved with. So he's up there with all these billionaire people, and he's learning all this shit.
Yeah.
And he's terrified because the knowledge that he knows, he can't give it to his people.
I mean, imagine being married to a woman, and you're putting on a concert, and somebody out in the audience is holding up a big ass sign of her fucking another man.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell does that do to a man's fucking self-esteem and mental balance and all that?
Well, for me, it would turn me on because I'm in that kind of thing. But for him, I'm pretty sure it destroyed him, So, I mean, I just look at it like, yes, you knew she's a whore before you married her. So I was just, you had to see that coming. Yeah, my wife's a whore.
Yeah, you had to see her coming, all right.
Yeah, I'm sure he saw the tapes long before he ever married her. Mm-hmm. So, But overall, I just think he knows a lot of shit. And he doesn't know how to transfer that information to his people. Mm-hmm. And he's terrified because he knows what's getting ready to happen. Oh, yeah. He has poor communication skills. And it's sad because how can a rapper have poor communication skills? This is true. But when you're suffering from a mental illness, I think all of those things are just getting tied up in his brain, and he doesn't know how to communicate it. Hey, how you going, boy? It's a goddamn interview.
Oh, yes. We're good to go. Okay.
Shit. I need some kind of professionalism around here. You got a fucking legend sitting here, boy. Hell's wrong with you?
I'm a one-man show. I got to do it all myself.
Where's that old other boy that you usually have over?
Who?
Jim Cat, whatever his name is. I thought he's going to be here.
I fucking messaged him earlier. He never answered me.
Son of a bitch. He probably knew I was going to be here. That's why he didn't come.
Sitting at home watching YouTube.
I told him a long time ago that I was the originator of this shit. Long before there was a him, there was a me. You better believe that when I tell you, buddy.
All right. So, again, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Welcome to Virginia. Anything you want to say?
I would like to thank myself for being the originator of I am the self-proclaimed king of country rap. And I want everybody to know that, and all you son of bitches, especially that fucker on the internet who's calling himself the cowboy gangster, he got over 8 million fucking views doing what I do and what I've done for years and years to come. You son of a bitch, I'm coming for my title. I want it back. And I don't mean to, get so out of hand here, buddy, but I get a little emotional. When we talk about that, doc. So, all right. Welcome to Virginia. It was good sitting down talking with you, man. I hope we can come back when we got old Jim Cat in here, buddy.
Oh, yeah. I got to get him soon. All right. Again, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good shit. Welcome to Virginia, episode 8.
keep a 45 Magnum sitting
You're
right
fool.
here on my lap. Rides down the
That was
street.
fun. I think we needed this dumbass episode.